morning and welcome to the SMC News Update for the month of June. I am Sam Igbedion. First, the headlines. The Strategy for Optimizing Corporate Communication Skills seminar holds. Yomi Owokwe, an alumnus of the school, successfully holds the Women in Journalism Conference. The Sunday Punch editor, Toyosi Ogunsheye, visits SMC to have an interactive session with the students and participants of the school. The third run of the certificate course in Market and Social Research holds. The full-time and part-time Masters and PGD students organize a dinner to commemorate the end of an academic session. Howard French of the Columbia University visits SMC. We will get back to you with more details of the news after this short break. Stay with us.
My name is Toyosi Ogunsheye. I'm the editor of Sunday Punch. I studied Media and Communication at the School of Media and Communication for my master's degree. And those 2 years I spent in the school will remain some or most of the best experiences of my life. In terms of the friendships, in terms of my facilitators, in terms of what we learned. SMC is such a fantastic learning opportunity in terms of how we were taught what media and communication is all about. Understanding that media messages are more than just passing a message across to the audience. Understanding that communication is about delivering a particular message to people that you want them to know in a particular way. I remember so well my facilitators. They are extremely committed individuals who ensured that we became better people at the end of the day. I will not forget in our hurry the kind of lectures we had. They were extremely tasking, but at the end of the day, it showed in us in terms of who we were at the end of the course. Most of my classmates are now better people in terms of their work experiences, in terms of what they contribute to the society. It's also important to note that SMC, it's not just about coming to school. Most of my friends in class remain my best friends still today. And not just best friends on the personal level, in terms of how we contribute to the society, the networks we've formed, how we make ourselves better people. And because of all of this, I recommend SMC any day.
Welcome back. The seminar on strategies for optimizing corporate communication skills held at the School of Media and Communication from the 2nd to the 6th of June. The seminar is aimed at training participants on the dynamics of developing effective communication platforms that will enable them to maintain a sustainable communication structure. The seminar had in attendance 21 participants from different sectors and fields. At the end of the program, some of the participants shared their thoughts about the course and the school.
This course is a very fantastic one, I must say. It gave a lot of insight and was very practical. I learned more about corporate communication skills, most especially crisis management.
I've learned so much. There was so much insight into all the various sessions, and the sessions were very, very engaging.
SMC for me is always like a notch up in my career because it's the place to come for development and for growth.
On the 5th of June, Women in Journalism Conference, an event organized by Yomi Owokwe, an alumnus of the SMC, held at the Civic Center in Victoria Island. The event focused on the role women play in journalism practice and the different ways of improving the practice within the nation. Professor Emero Biakolo, the Dean of SMC, gave the keynote address at the event, while Dr. Isa Momo participated as a panelist in one of the sessions. Other eminent individuals at the event included Mr. Richard Ikiebe of the SMC, Monique Villa, the CEO of Reuters Foundation, Adeswa Oyenokwe of TW Magazine, and Sijo Alabi, a renowned broadcaster, amongst many others. Toyosi Ogunsheye, the Sunday Punch newspaper editor and an alumna of the SMC, visited the school for an interactive session with students and participants of different programs. She gave a talk on how to use both new media and traditional media for better journalism practice. According to Toyosi, although most news stories are broken on social media, traditional media can be used to enhance the authenticity of the news by providing more detailed investigative reports of the stories.
It was amazing that people in the class had wonderful ideas about how this can be done, and this involved investigative journalism, doing balanced reporting, getting pictures and audio on social media platforms or new media platforms can make the traditional media more effective.
Toyosi is one of the 2 Nigerians that will be representing the country at an event with the President of America, President Barack Obama. The third run of the certificate course in market and social research commenced on the 27th of May with over 20 participants in attendance. The event kicked off with the induction ceremony, which had in attendance faculty members including the Dean, Professor Emewo Biakolo, who gave a welcome address to participants and intimated them about the SMC. The Market and Social Research course is in partnership with JFK Varane, the foundation arm of the global market research giant JFK, which is aimed at fostering the development of market and social research in Nigeria.
What are you guys talking about?
My dad wants me to go abroad to study accounting, and I really don't think I want to go.
Yeah, I've been thinking of where to study business administration, and it has to be here in Lagos.
I want to remain in Lagos too.
But you don't have to leave Lagos. Have you heard about Pan Atlantic University?
Oh yes, they offer postgraduate courses. Can we have some peace here?
So people need to.
Whatever.
You were saying? By October this year, Pan Atlantic University will be offering undergraduate studies in mass communication, accounting, and business administration.
For real?
No way.
Yes! I have filled Pan Atlantic University as my first choice in my JAM form. Rita, you didn't tell me. Well, I'm telling you now.
Great stuff. Please tell us more.
Just log on to www.pau.edu.ng/undergraduate.
So get your JAM form now and enroll at Pan Atlantic University. For more information, visit www.pau.edu.ng/undergraduate. Pan Atlantic University. Aspire, study, achieve.
As a way of celebrating the end of an academic session, some of the part-time and full-time masters and PGD students organized a dinner party. The event, which took place at the Victoria Crown Plaza Hotel on the 31st of May, was fun-filled as students from the PT3, PT4, PGD and FT6 class converged to unwind and have a great time out. One of the high points of the event was the networking session, where students developed contacts for business purposes beyond the classroom and lectures sessions. One of the members of the faculty, Barrister Tommy, attended the event. Professor Howard French, an associate professor of the Columbia University Graduate School of Journalism, paid a courtesy visit to the School of Media and Communication on Tuesday, the 10th of June. He was received by the top management of the school, where they discussed extensively on areas of partnership with the School of Media and Communication. The media unit caught up with Professor Howard French for a few words.
I've had a wonderful visit here. The people have been very good to me. I've had a complete tour and lots of good discussions, as well as a nice lunch. And I really respect the ambition of the place and the deliberate approach, that not trying to be everything to all people, but to sort of create a very well structured and defined experience and to build gradually, step by step. So I have a lot of admiration for that. A lot of people take the opposite approach and just plunge in, and there's not so much quality control or attention to detail. Rather, you're trying to satisfy a lot of people, and I think that most of the time that leads to bad results.
The School of Media and Communication recently signed a Memorandum of Understanding with Wild Fusion. Wild Fusion is an online marketing company with offices in Accra, Ghana, and Nairobi, Kenya. They specialize in offering internet and online marketing services to advertisers and brands in African markets. Isong, the renowned Nigerian film producer, was the special guest of honor in the May edition of the Nollywood Studies Center Filmmakers Forum. She spoke about her experience in filmmaking and interacted with guests on how to improve the Nollywood film industry. That's a wrap on our SMC News update for the month of June. For more information about the SMC, you can log on to our social media channels. On Twitter, it's at SMC_PAU. On YouTube, we are at www.youtube.com/SMC video channel. On Facebook, it's www.facebook.com/SMCPAU. And our website, www.smc.edu.ng. Thank you and see you next month.